everyone, thanks for watching today. We are going to be making a beard today to attach to a hat. This is one that I've already made. This is the extra large size, which does not fit me. So I want to make one that'll fit me. I'm going to make it in a medium size, but the variation of the pattern is very similar. So it has these little puff stitches, which will be nice. You can learn how to do a puff stitch, and then once we're done with this, we will attach it to a hat that I have already made. So you can make your own hat, make your own style of hat, and then I'll attach it to this hat like so from the inside. And you can see there's like a mouth hole and a little mustache there, and then the whole beard. It's really nice to wear one of these, you know, if you live in a cold climate, you can look fashionable and funny and still be warm. So I've got this pattern from a free pattern I found online, so I want to give credit where credit is due. Let me see where I got this. It's called topsyturvy.com, and she has different sized beards and different patterns as well. So I'm making the medium sized pattern in this video, but you can also go to her pattern on her site, which I'll actually link in the description of this video, so you can see the different sizes if you want to make a baby size, you know, infant, or a larger person for like this one here. So let's get started, and what we'll need is just worsted weight yarn. I'm using Red Heart. Color is tan, but you can use whatever color you want. Most beards are dark brown or, you know, black or gray, so you can make your beard in whatever hair color you have, but I'm just making this one in light tan. It's almost a blonde color. So what you need to do first is do a slip knot, and we are using an eye size hook today, which is 5.5 millimeters. So if you can see that. And to make a medium-sized beard, we need to chain 36 and then single crochet in the second stitch and all cross, so you'll have 35 single crochet, or you can do a foundation single crochet, which I am going to actually do because it saves a step. So to do a foundation single crochet, chain 2, and I like to work in the back ridges. If you haven't seen my other videos, you'll know, if you have seen my other videos, you'll know that I like to work in the back ridges. And just go into that second chain from the hook, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 1, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so that's our first single crochet. Then we're going to go back into that bottom portion. So I like to work on it vertically. We are actually working it like this. So going into that bottom portion, you can see there's 2 loops there. Then yarn over and pull through that. Yarn over and pull through 1. And then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so go into the bottom, 2, yarn over and pull through 1, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so do that for 35 foundation single crochet, and I will meet you back up when I have my 35. Alright, so this is what our foundation single crochet looks like right now. You should have 35 for row number 1. Now working on row number 2, we are going to chain 2, but don't worry, that doesn't count as a stitch, it just gets us to the height we need. And we are going to half double crochet in the first stitch, which is right there, like right where you chained up to, it's that first one. So half double crochet in there, okay, and then in the next stitch we are going to do what they call a bobble stitch. A bobble stitch is when you yarn over, go into the very next stitch right here, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, okay, so you have 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and go back into that same stitch, and then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, so you have 3 loops on your stitch, then yarn over and go back into that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, now you have 4 loops on your hook, and then we are going to yarn over and go back into that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and now you have 5. We want to make sure every time for the bobble stitch we have 5 loops on our hook. Then yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, that is our first bobble stitch. Okay, and you can kind of push that in because it'll be a big bulge in the front then for the 3D effect of the beard. Then on the next stitch, we're going to do just a half double crochet. Okay, and then on the next, so every other, we're just going to alternate those 2 stitches all the way across. So this next one is a bobble, so yarn over and go in to that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, go into that stitch again, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over and go back into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and go back into that stitch for the last time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Okay, next stitch is just a half double crochet stitch. Okay, the next stitch is the bobble. I'll show you again. Yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over and go into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Last time, we're going to yarn over and go into that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Then the next stitch is just a half double crochet. So alternate every other one with these 2 stitches, and I will meet you back up when I want to go on to row number 3. Alright, so I'm just finishing up my last 2 stitches here. You want to make sure that you're ending this row on a half double crochet. If you're ending on a puff, then you might have done something wrong in counting every other stitch. So this is what it looks like from the back, or the row we've been working on. So now we're going to work up row number 3. So just chain 1 and turn, and you can see, wow, this looks awesome. How cool these puff stitches look. They really give that 3D effect and that. So, I mean, you could even make a scarf like this, which I might do. Anyway, I'm going to work up, next row is row number 3. It just says to single crochet in each stitch across. So in that very first one, it'll be a little difficult to see because of the puff stitch. The puff stitch is one, that stitch is really big, but the half double crochet stitches are quite small. So you'll have to really, see where you're going. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's the first single crochet. So just single crochet in each stitch across, and again you'll have 35 single crochet across, and I'll just meet you back up when I have single crocheted all the way across. Alright, so now I have finished row number 3, and I just had to do a single crochet across, so it doesn't look like much of a difference. But now, going on to row number 4, just chain up 2, 1 and 2, turn your work, and now we're looking at the back of the beard, and we are going to do a half double crochet in the first stitch, and then a half double crochet in the next stitch, And now is when the repeat starts. Here we are going to do a, let's see, bobble stitch in the next stitch. So I assume by now you know how to do the bobble stitch. Okay. And then do a half double crochet in the next stitch. So again, we're just going to repeat this pattern here. Just do a bobble stitch in the next, and then a half double crochet in the next, and then a bobble in the next, and so on and so forth. So, but then you're going to end with 2 half double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you back up when I get to the close to the end, and I'll show you what I mean. So just continue working every other stitch, a bobble, and then a half double crochet, and then a bobble and a half double crochet, and I'll meet you back when I am going to be finishing. Alright, so I'm just finishing up this last bobble here, and then like I said, you're going to end with 2 half double crochets, meaning 1 half double crochet in the last 2 stitches, just like how we started that row. Okay, so we started with 1 half double crochet in the first 2 stitches, so we wanted to end the same way. Okay, so now working on row number 5, we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. And then we are going to single crochet. See, this is the part where we're going to be shaping the chin area. So we're going to single crochet in the next 12 stitches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so single crochet in the first 12, then half double crochet in the next 11. So half double crochet is yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. So do that for the 11 stitches. That was 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, and then we're going to single crochet in the remaining 12 stitches. So just do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oops, 11, and 12. So that was row number 5, and now we are going to go on to row number 6, which says to repeat row number 2. So row number 2 was chain up 2 and turn your work, so you're looking at the back of the beard, and half double crochet in the first stitch, and then bobble in the next stitch, and repeat that all the way across. So we're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch, and then a bobble in the next stitch. So just repeat that pattern across, and I will meet you back up when I am done with this row. Alright, so I'm just finishing up row number 6 here, and then we'll move on to row 7. So chain 1 and turn your work. So we have what it looks like so far. And now row 7 says to single crochet in the next, or in the first 13. So do 1 single crochet in the first 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, and then half double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then single crochet in the last 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, now moving on to row number 8, we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2. And now this one we are going to be decreasing quite a bit, so I need you to pay attention really well to this whole row. So what we're going to do is we chained the 2 and we turned our work, and now it says half double crochet in the first stitch. Okay, and then it says half double crochet, then bobble in the next stitch, and then bobble stitch in the next stitch, and repeat that 5 times. So what? So we're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch right here, and then we're going to bobble in this stitch right here. Okay, so that pair, those two, we're going to repeat that 5 times. Okay, so we're going to do a half double crochet stitch, and then we're going to do a bobble stitch, and we are going to end on a bobble stitch. So that was 1, and this is 2. So now we're working on the third one right here. There's a half double crochet and then a bobble, so that's 3. And then we're working on number 4 here, so then half double crochet and bobble. Okay, and then our last one here. So half double crochet and then bobble. Okay, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now moving on, we are going to half double crochet 2 together in the next stitch. So what does that mean? You just yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, and go straight into the very next stitch, yarn over and pull through. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. Just yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. That's a half double crochet decrease, which half double crochet 2 together. And then on the next stitch we are going to do a bobble. And then on the next stitch we are going to do the half double crochet 2 together again. So yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, go straight into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Then the next stitch we are going to do a bobble. Okay. Then it says do a half double crochet, just 1 regular half double crochet in the next stitch, like so. Okay, and then we are going to do a bobble in the next, then we are going to do a half double crochet decrease. So again, yarn over, go into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the very next stitch, and yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then do another bobble in the next stitch. Okay. And then we are going to do another half double crochet decrease. So go in, yarn over and go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. And then we're going to do a bobble in the next stitch. Okay. Now it says do a, let's see, half double crochet. Oh, we just did that twice. Okay, I'm sorry. That bobble was part of the next pattern part. So we're going to do a bobble and then a half double crochet, then a bobble and then a half double crochet 5 times again like we did in the beginning, except backward a little bit. I'll explain that. Do that bobble we just did, then do a half double crochet, and then do a bobble in the next stitch, and then just do a half double crochet, and then do a bobble in the next stitch, and then do a regular half double crochet in the next stitch, then do a bobble in the next, and then do a regular half double crochet in the next. Oops, that wasn't a half double crochet. There we go. And then do a bobble, and then do 1 half double crochet in the last 2 stitches. Okay, so I'll repeat that row explaining it this way. So in the first 2, do a half double crochet in the first 2. Then in the next 5, repeat this pattern, bobble, half double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops, I must have done a decrease there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go, 5. Okay, then we were going to do a decrease and a bobble twice. So there's a decrease bobble and a decrease bobble. Then we're just going to do a regular half double crochet. Then we're going to do a bobble decrease twice. So we have a bobble there and a decrease, bobble, decrease, that was twice. Then we're going to do a bobble half double crochet 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're ending with a half double crochet. So at the end there, it looks like there's 2 half double crochets. Okay, so that was row number 8. Now we're going to go on row number 9. We only have 3 rows left, so row number 9 is just chaining up 1 and single crocheting across. So this is what our beard looks like right now. So just do 1 single crochet all the way across, and I'll meet you back up when we want to go on to row number 10. Okay, so you can kind of see now, I just finished row number 9. I just single crocheted across. You should have 31 single crochets across since we did decreases in that previous row. And you can kind of see that this piece is kind of going in now. That's just making the shape for the chin, especially when we did those half double crochet stitches in the center there. So that just shapes around the chin. So you can see that it is decreasing and going inward. It's just going to shape around the face really nicely. So now we're going on to row number 10, and this is making the mouth piece area, the mouth hole. So chain up 2 and turn your work, so you're looking at the back of the beard. and we are going to do a half double crochet and a bobble stitch 5 times. Let's see, yes. So do a half double crochet in the first stitch, and then a bobble in the next, and then a half double crochet in the next, and a bobble in the next, then half double crochet in the next, and then bobble in the one after that, and then a half double crochet in the next, and a bobble after that, okay, let's count here. Let's see, half double crochet, bobble, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, our last set here, we're gonna do a half double crochet and then a bobble in the next. All right, so now we have 5 sets of those. And then it says half double crochet in the next, and then chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then it says to skip 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to half double crochet in that next stitch after the 9th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the 10th stitch, we're just going to put in a half double crochet in there. Okay, and then we're going to bobble in the next stitch. And then just repeat that across to the end. So just do a half double crochet and then a bobble. And then a half double crochet and then a bobble. And then a half double crochet in the next one and then a bobble after that. And then a half double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to do our last bobble of this row. And then half double crochet in the very last stitch. Okay, so you can see that we've made the mouth hole there. If we turn our work and see the front, so our mouth will fit through like over here. And now we are going to be working the very last row of this piece. So chain up 1, and I've already turned my work to see the front of the beard. And we're going to single crochet in the first 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, now working in this chain space here, we are going to bobble, then single crochet 5 times. Okay, so just working into that hole right there, just do a bobble stitch. This is going to be a little tricky since you're just working into this space. Okay, and you're going to have to manipulate your stitches in a way. You want to poke that forward so the bulging 3D effect comes on this side. And then we're just going to single crochet right after that. Okay, no half double crochet, just single crochet this time. Okay, and then doing the same thing, bobble, okay, and you can squeeze the stitches together so you have enough room in that area, and do a single crochet after that. There you go. Okay, so this is our third bobble here. Okay, and then single crochet after that. But you want to make sure that that's bulging toward the front. Okay, I'm doing my fourth bobble right now. And then a single crochet after that. Okay, then do a bobble. This is our fifth bobble here. Okay, and then it says the single crochet. So we did that 5 times. Now it says to do one last bobble in this space here. So do one last one. So you should have 6 bobble stitches in this chain space. Okay. And then now working in the stitches along this side, we are going to do 1 single crochet till the end. So that should be 11 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, then you can fasten off. What I do is just chain 1 and cut my yarn and pull that all the way through and tighten it. Okay, so we have our beard. And this one is a little bit smaller. This one will fit my face, any adult-sized face, I guess. But you can see how much bigger the one I made before is compared to the one I just made. So obviously much bigger. So, but this one will fit any standard sized face, you know, teen or adult face, and you can manipulate your stitches. So just making sure that these puff stitches on the mustache area are pushed forward. If you can't use your finger, you know, use your crochet hook or a pencil or something to kind of push those forward so it gives that 3D lump effect on there. Now, our last thing, I just want to show you how to sew it to your hat. So you want to actually, I made this hat just earlier, but what I want to do is you want to actually use the color in your hat. So mine has stripes, but if you just have a plain colored hat, use the color of the hat because we're sewing it from the inside. See, we're flipping our hat to look at the inside, and then like this. We're sewing it like this, and then going over to the other side, so we're sewing it to the inside of the hat, which means that you won't see any of that, like on my case, tan color through this part of the hat. So I would use, you know, either baby blue or this gold color, but just to show you today, I'm going to use tan, just so you can see my stitches here, or my sewing technique. And what I do is look at the inside of the beard and look at the inside of the hat, okay? And pick where your front of your hat is and make sure that the mouthpiece part faces the front of your hat, like this, okay? This is the front of my hat, this is the front of the beard, and now we're going to turn it to the side, and turn everything to the side, and put this inside, like that. And what I do is I look at my stitches in here, and I just go in through here and through here, and just whip stitch, like so, all the way across, and it will give a really clean look to it when you're sewing it. So I'll just do one side here because I don't actually want this specific beard on this hat. I want the gold beard on this hat. So you can see that I'm sewing it, and we'll just look on this side. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which color you use, but you can see a little bit. There's that tan right there. I mean, I guess if you used a bright color, you would be able to see those stitches when you do the whip stitch, but this is such a light color. But just, use the same color as your hat, because nobody's going to see the inside here, so they're not going to see that it's the color of the hat on this beard. They're only going to see the color of the hat out here. So, that's just my technique that I use, and make sure that you just, sew it on each side of the hat, so it'll look like that. Just fold your hat in half, like so, and you'll know exactly then where to sew it on the other side. Okay, but make sure it's even, like that. But I'm not going to sew the rest of this because I don't want this beard on this hat. So, I hope you learned something today in making this beard, and you can attach it to any hat that you have. I'm just going to take this apart now. But, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you learned how to make this beard and how to make the puff stitch. And, you can use the variated, of the puff stitch in anything, really. You can make a scarf, like I said earlier in this video. I think I'm going to. That's such a nice stitch. Very 3D effect on that. And be sure, to see the description of this video, because I'm going to put the pattern to topsy-turvy in this description of this video, so that you can see the pattern for different sized beards. And she also has a hat pattern linked with that beard. And just make sure to find us on Facebook and subscribe to my channel, like this video, so that you can see all of my videos, on my Facebook. We try to do a video a week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy hooking!